Hello, my name is MrSpaml, and today, as you read in the title, no, that's not clickbait, this goes a lot further than you might expect, so make sure to stay tuned to the very end because there's a lot to talk about here. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you messing up? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, check out Pine Hosting if you're interested in making your own epic Unturned server, and use the code MrSpaml. It's on screen now to get 40% off your first order, and let's go ahead and get started. Now, a lot of you probably don't know this, but back in around 2016, 2017, Unturned had a VR version. That is correct. I know this is absolutely mind-blowing, especially if you started playing Unturned more recently, but you could go in Steam, click on Unturned, and play it in VR. I believe it only supported the HTC Vive originally, but I'm sure you could play it with an Oculus Rift, and I remember having that as a boot option when clicking on Unturned. And today I was going to try and actually play it in VR because I have an Oculus Rift and I was really curious to test it out and explore these maps and see how trippy it would be. Obviously I've got way too many hours in Unturned, and seeing all these places I recognize in VR, like at true scale, would be an absolute mind melt. So I was pretty excited. I was going to record it and I was going to upload me playing it in VR for the very first time. And then I realized it's not a boot option anymore. I tried going in Steam VR, I tried clicking on the library, everything I could to try and boot it in VR, but nothing worked. And so I did a little bit of digging. It turns out Unturned in VR was phased out back in 2017 when Unturned was updated to a newer version of Unity. I forget the exact Unity version, but it's quite odd. I feel like the reason Unturned had a VR version was maybe because Nelson got an HTC Vive and he wanted to explore his game in VR. And you know, you can't blame it, but it's quite a shame. I can only find like a few videos on YouTube in VR, including this one random guy who plays Unturned with the really old original Oculus, like before it even had like controllers to track your hands and whatever that thing's called at the front. It's, well, a weird world. I did not expect to see that. And he's playing that in 2015. I was 13 when that came out. That's crazy. And I know what a lot of you will be thinking. Well, if there's been an Unturned in VR before, could it happen again? Could it be Unturned 2? Could it be in the development for Unturned 3? And honestly, I have no idea. I feel like the fact that he didn't bring it over to the new Unity version shows that it wasn't a focus for him. It only worked in the map editor. All you could do is like plant trees, change the time of day. And clearly it was just kind of a bit of an experiment, a bit of fun for him. It does not seem like a focus, and I couldn't imagine Unturned in VR on a multiplayer server, for example. It's just so different to anything else in the game that I really don't think it would work too well. It would be pretty cool. I really hope that Nelson gets back to me and so I could play like an experimental version of Unturned in VR. I want to play that original version. Obviously it was built for the HTC Vive, but I really want to explore the map. That's all I want to do. I want to stand in a building in VR and make a video on it. And if I can actually get it to work in VR, make sure to comment down below where you want me to go and what you might want me to do in VR. Obviously there's a lot of maps in Unturned, and looking at the original version over here, it looks like it ran at some massively cut back settings to actually run well. Although I really don't know. I don't know how it worked. I just realized how weird it'd be to look at the Unturned character in VR, like looking at me in VR. Okay, I can't wait. I really hope I can get it to work. And on the note of Unturned 2, it could work. Unreal has had a few VR games built with it, so who knows? Yet again, it's not a focus. Nelson is just trying to get it on PC first, but maybe in a few years' time we could see a version on VR. Since that original version, VR has been much more widely adopted, and quite a lot of people have VR headsets now. You've obviously got the Quest and the recent release of the Quest 2. So there's a lot of people playing in VR, and it would be an absolutely brilliant time and maybe bring a bunch of new players to Unturned, but I really don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, it's a real big shame that I couldn't actually explore it and play it. Hopefully I can do soon, but I thought I might as well make a video talking about it, you know, to bring a little bit more awareness to it. I forgot myself, to be honest. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. This video was probably like 2 milliseconds long, which is a shame, but I thought I'd update you and tell you about this because I can imagine a lot of you didn't know this was a thing. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you messing up? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. Got plenty of new content coming soon, and I'll see you in the next video.